because what Kevin Stefanski did is actually par for the course. I know a lot of fans don't want to hear it. I know a lot of fans don't know about it, but I'm going to take y'all inside this locker room. So,
but I thought the guys did a really nice job of Shedeur and operating, the guys making plays. So, again, a ton to teach off of.
Get 3 quarters that I look decent, and the Los Angeles Rams call the Browns so I can be their 3rd string quarterback. Because the Rams story right now is Matt Stafford's got a bad back. And that is really concerning. And their backup quarterback, while a fine backup quarterback, has his own injury.
Shedeur Sanders' electrifying debut in the first preseason game has ignited a storm of controversy, and now things have taken a dramatic twist. Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski has openly stated he doesn't want Shedeur in Cleveland, a revelation that has stunned fans and analysts alike. But the shock doesn't end there. Shedeur has reportedly asked to be put on the trade list, and not only him, but fans are also pouring in with this demand, sending waves through the NFL. This isn't just big for the Browns or Cleveland, it's a development that could shake the entire league. The drama is building fast, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
I'm telling you right now, Shedeur Sanders proves he's more than capable enough to lead this team to the playoffs, possibly the Super Bowl. I am downright saying that right here, right now. Lead this team to the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl.
But just when the excitement was reaching its peak, the story took a dramatic turn. Instead of the Browns rallying around their new star, tensions began to surface behind the scenes. Reports started to emerge of friction between Shedeur and the coaching staff, with whispers that not everyone in the building was ready to hand him the keys to the franchise. And then came the bombshell, Kevin Stefanski making it clear that Shedeur isn't part of his long-term vision for the team. That revelation sent shockwaves through the fan base, leaving many stunned, questioning how a player who showed so much promise could already be facing an uncertain future in Cleveland.
I think it's got to be done. And I'm going to do it. Super Bowl! Super Browns! Yeah! I think we might have one.
Here's where things get even more intense. If Shedeur doesn't see starting reps in the remaining preseason matchups, it could deal a serious blow to his momentum. He's already shown exactly what he can do when trusted with the starting role, and keeping him sidelined would waste a golden chance to develop a potential franchise leader. The tension is mounting, and the frustration among fans is only getting louder with each passing day.
Is what you're telling me what he can't do. Like my coach just said in college, but hey, we'll find something that he can do. See, you keep telling me what Shedeur can't do. Well, your job as a coach is to put players in position and find something that they can do.
Sharp's criticism hits the mark. During his press conference, Kevin Stefanski zeroed in almost entirely on Shedeur's weaknesses, with little to no acknowledgement of his strengths or upside. The discussion revolved around what Shedeur needs to fix, leaving out any mention of his growth or the standout abilities he's already displayed. So before we go any further, let's take a moment to hear exactly what Stefanski said.
But I thought the guys did a really nice job of Shedeur and operating, the guys making plays. So, again, a ton to teach off of.
There was no real praise, no genuine respect, just a half-hearted remark from Stefanski calling Shedeur good, quickly followed by the worn-out line that there's still a lot to work on. Really, coach? How do you justify denying a rookie first-team reps after such an explosive debut? How can a performance like that be met with nothing more than a lukewarm response?
Wait a minute, but where's the can't coming from when we just saw him do it? I know it's a small sample size, it's 3/4 of football, but everything you said he can't do, he just did. Matter of fact, he just did what we already saw him do at Jackson State. He just did what we saw him do at Colorado. We just did, even though it's a small sample size. Uncle, I played the game for a very long time.
So Ocho posed the question that's now on everyone's mind. Why are so many still refusing to acknowledge the obvious talent right in front of them? Ocho didn't stop there. He doubled down on his backing for Shedeur, highlighting that the rookie had already showcased his abilities on the NFL stage despite lining up with third and fourth string players. He stressed that Shedeur hasn't even had the benefit of working with the first or second units, yet still found a way to shine. In Ocho's view, if Shedeur can deliver that kind of performance under those circumstances, the potential with proper resources and real support is limitless.
The fact that He's not getting first-team reps with the ones or the twos, and still went out there and looked the way he did. What does that tell you?
He getting marginal
Anybody
reps to
with
begin
common
with.
sense
Damn the
would
ones and
find-
twos, Ocho. He barely getting reps at all.
And then okay, I'll say no more.
The criticism aimed at Stefanski is hardly surprising at this point. Many are now suggesting that his handling of Shedeur may have less to do with on-field performance and more to do with the fact that Shedeur wasn't his pick, or even Barry's. This is beginning to feel less like a football decision and more like a clash of personal agendas, overshadowing the undeniable talent and potential that Shedeur clearly brings to the table.
The lack of enthusiasm because it's viewed that Stefanski did not pick Shedeur Sanders. Then Andrew Barry did not pick Shedeur Sanders. And I prescribe to that. I do. I subscribe to that. Prescribe to it, subscribe to it. Whatever scribed you can get, I believe this was Jimmy Haslam's pick.
The drama surrounding Shedeur Sanders has reached a boiling point, and his recent request to be placed on the trade list has only intensified the spotlight on his situation. After an electrifying preseason debut, it seemed like Shedeur was poised to become a cornerstone for the Browns, yet tensions with Stefanski and uncertainty over his role have cast doubt over his future in Cleveland. By asking for a trade, Shedeur is making it clear that he wants a fair opportunity to showcase his talent, one that the Browns have so far been hesitant to provide. This move isn't just about dissatisfaction, it's a statement of self-belief and ambition, signaling that he's unwilling to let his career stall in an environment where he feels limited. Potential suitors, like the Rams, are already in the mix, and a trade could provide Shedeur with the resources, support, and stability he needs to fully realize his potential. For the Browns, it's a critical moment of decision-making. Do they hold on to a young talent with immense upside? Or do they let him go for draft compensation? Shedeur's trade request has turned this situation into one of the most compelling off-season storylines, highlighting both his confidence and the high stakes of the NFL quarterback market. So, what do you think about all of this? Do you believe Shedeur Sanders is justified in requesting a trade, or should he stay and fight for his spot with the Browns? How much of this situation do you think is about Stefanski's coaching decisions versus personal agendas within the organization? If he does get traded, which team do you think would be the perfect landing spot for him to thrive? And for the Browns, would you hold on to Shedeur and give him more opportunities, or let him go for draft picks? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your take on this NFL drama.